Attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Yeah. So you know what's going down. It's your boy Big Vern just chilling here in the studio on a miserable, dreary, wet Thursday here in the Midwest. We talked some Giannis Antetokounmpo. He went Super Saiyan and he defeated by himself the Detroit Pistons, putting up 59 points in overtime. Wow. Then we talked the Chicago Bulls. They beat the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden. The baby Bulls were able to pull it out. Jason freaking Tatum, that dude, what he did to Brooklyn was just a masterpiece. So we're going to go to the Pacific Northwest. I'm going to talk some Blazer basketball. The baby Blazers. They beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, this was one of the games, and for context, I have been a diehard Portland Trailblazer fan since 1986. Yeah, I know. I've been a Trailblazer fan before most of my followers or subscribers were even alive. And that was back in the Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, Buck Williams, Duckworth, and then you had the Porter, Kevin Porter and all those guys. I was a huge Portland Trailblazer guy. And it all started, my mom, she bought me a Portland Trailblazer coat. And then that's what led to my obsession with that team. They got to the NBA Finals a couple of times and they couldn't cash the check. That's just how Portland's been. So it's been a love affair, all right, to say the least. But last night you had Shaden Sharp, the mystery man, and he had Shaden. He didn't have a bad night shooting. And why I call him the mystery man is because if you remember, Shaden Sharp was supposed to go play his college ball at U of L. I mean, not U of L, but Kentucky. He was supposed to play at Kentucky. And for whatever reason, he didn't make it to the floor. And then out of nowhere, they decided they were going pro. And I think the thing that was more strange is that the only footage and film that you had for Shaden Sharp was all grainy and scratchy, kind of like a videotape in the 80s. And I was like, whoa. It's the last decade. This thing should be clear in 4K. And that was it. They got Shaden Sharp. They already had CJ McCollum because he was healthy. And then Dame was out there. I think the only person they lost at that time would have been LaMarcus Aldridge. And like I said, it may be slipping my mind. But then the next year, they went and got Anthony Simons, which didn't make any sense. But CJ McCollum was hurt, so they thought that Anthony Simons and Dame Lillard was going to be this 1-2 punch. But then they went out and drafted Scoot Henderson, which it was kind of like, okay, what about Shaden Sharp? Again, that's what kind of roller coaster I've been on being a Portland Trailblazer fan. And then they dealt Nurkic away. Nurkic is actually playing good ball. He's playing for the Phoenix Suns. We got him in the Andre Ayton. We got him in that trade. Okay, give me a quick 20 from an unofficial sponsor, then we'll dive more into these numbers. It's your boy Big Vern. Drop the spot. Better pizza, better ingredients. If you got the app open, you can go ahead and check out the Shaq-a-Roni Pizza, $12.99, and that's for members only. And then there's Papa Pairings. You get 2 and more when you pair the papadilla. You get the cookies, you get the breadsticks, and the whole shebang. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Yeah, Papa John's. Make sure you get your pizza tonight. You've got NFL on Amazon Prime. If some of you have the app, then you have an NBA game. I think it's one game tonight with the Jazz, and then college basketball starts up. I'll do a segment on college football and the scam of the college football playoffs. And I was right, as always. It's no shocker. But Shaden Sharp, he had 33 points last night, 6 rebounds and 1 assist. Wasn't too bad. Sharp from the field, he was 12 of 23, which is about his skill set. But you want him to be more consistent because from November the 1st to November the 13th, he's only taken double-digit shot attempts. Yeah, and then 3 times in that same time frame, he also missed 3 games. So it's always up and down, and you want to see it consistently because, again, he is the mystery man. He can do more than dunk. The guy can shoot, but it's kind of like it comes in waves. I like it to just be a little bit more steady if I can get it there. The freshman and rookie out there, Donovan Klingett from UConn, he's proven he's worth his weight. He had a double-double, 12 rebounds, 17 points, along with 6 of 10 shooting. You know, I like to see what the lineup would look like if Billups put Andre Ayton and Klingett in at the same time. You can kind of make Clay get in as that power forward and see how that's going to go ahead and help because the kid can actually get up and down the floor. And he's a damn good defender and an okay rim protector. So having him in that system, I'd like to see the kind of packages they dial up for him. Scoot Henderson, he had an okay game at 11 points, 4 of 10 shooting, and with 4 rebounds and 5 assists. Now, I'm not going to call Scoot a bust because that's not what I'm into. But I'll tell you what I like to see from him in the future. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting. It's your boy, Big Vern. It's your boy, Big Vern, promoting another rap album, West Side Gun. And DJ Drama still praying in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Beef Bar, I Know Verdi, and Runaway Pieces at the Last Supper. I always wanted to do that. West Side Gun in stores now. Yeah, shout out to West Side Gun, DJ Drama. It's a good album. But getting back on Scoot Henderson, I'm not going to call Scoot a bust because, like I said, I'm not going to do that. But they let Damian Lillard go for Scoot Henderson. And when they drafted Scoot, I'm just like, okay, trouble in paradise. You know, I've seen some clips that were very inspiring, him dueling with Wembanyama. And I was like, oh, okay, wow, that's the kid they getting? But it doesn't seem like he's found his NBA footing. It just doesn't seem like it. The guy, if you're the guy, if you're going to be the guy in Portland, it's not Simons, it's you. Because they gave away a franchise player for you. So, de facto, you're the guy. And he has to play like it. He's got to play like it. You know, he shows promises, but then it's kind of like he's second guessing his game. And yeah, this is the NBA. Everybody's fast. Everybody can close. People can defend you from multiple angles. You have to have more than a dunk. You have to have more than a quick first step. Show me what a consistent 15-foot jumper looks like. Can you create separation? You know, when you look at these things, you want this for Scoot, but he's got to want it for himself. Now, another bright spot, I think, is going to be Tanami Kamara. He had 11 points. He was 5 of 8 shooting, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. He's a solid bench player, but they need to develop more on that bench when you go to Portland because given what they had and Chris Murray can shoot like his brother in Sacramento. I don't know if Chauncey, he knows that. I don't know if he knows that because those two were a terror at Iowa. And Keegan gets a lot of love in Sacramento. But I'm saying Chris can shoot just as well. So what is it? Then you had some guys that just didn't get in. There's Ryan Rupert. He's 20 years old. I don't know what you do with that. Where he's going to go. Are you going to trade him? Are you going to play him? These dudes are from France. 6'6". He can't be a project forever. Jabari Walker, Samaki, that's his boy from Louisville, L1C4 for life. He can play. I don't know why he didn't get nothing but 2 minutes. Again, I'm not sitting here doubting these guys, but at some point, I don't have a functioning bench. I just don't. Doo-Wop, Reith, I didn't even know that was a person. And the fact that this dude is almost 30, wow. This dude is almost 30. Why is he out there? 6'9". He's not a rim protector. You're not giving him any time. You gave him 8 minutes, and he got you 1 rebound. Again, if this is about a rebuild, tell us. But I'm not going to go ahead and bury that. Congratulations to the Blazers. If you're the Minnesota T-Wolves, I mean, Julius Randle, he's going to give you a double-double, but is it kind of like he's going through the motions and stat stuffing? He's not giving you the same productions as Karl-Anthony Towns, because that's who you got rid of for him. I don't know why. That just made no sense. And then you have DiVincenzo. He no-showed. He had 2 points in 23 minutes or 22 minutes. I feel like when they broke up that New York team, they broke up the heart. And Josh Hart is struggling. DiVincenzo's struggling. Julius Randle's just going to be who Julius Randle is. And is it enough help? Is it enough help for Anthony Edwards? Because every night, if I'm told I have to carry a team on my back, that's not going to work out for me. It's not going to work out for me. So you see guys like Rudy Gobert get a double-double, and you're just like, wait a minute. These are just numbers. This isn't any indicative of how we played this game. That's not really saying that we had 13 turnovers. We gave up 50 points in the paint. If you're telling me Rudy Gobert is this rim protector and you have him in there for defense, how in the hell did we give up 50 points in the paint? Again, some things we just got to speak on. Give me my final 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live with another rap album we're promoting. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary, dropping next month. Yes, next month. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites that they already released is Gorgeous. That song is crazy. We've only done this for one other album, which is LL Cool J, and we were right. We're going to be right again, so make sure you go get this where you legally consume music. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Missionary, drops next month. Yeah, shout out to Dre and Snoop, still getting it in. But to give you my final thoughts on the Minnesota T-Wolves, they fall to 500. The Blazers are 5-8, and right now, looking forward for Portland. Portland, they have a couple of good games coming up here in the future. Portland, they play Atlanta. That's a home game. And then they go on the road to face the Thunder, the Rockets, and they play the Rockets twice. So they got the Rockets back-to-back, and then they have the Grizzlies and the Pacers before they come back home on the 29th after Thanksgiving, and they host the Kings. So at least the Murray brothers get to spend Thanksgiving with each other, and then they also get to see each other out on the basketball court. So that's what you look for. That's what you look for. Hopefully the Blazers can keep it all going. If you're the Minnesota Timberwolves, I don't know where you go from here. I just don't. I don't. And we'll cover that at another time. However, Rose City, Rip City, let your boy know, do I have it right? Do you want better for Scoot Henderson? Do you want to see the Blazers more competent?